Momiji's Clumsy Adventure, aka the quest for Shoko's legendary alcoholic beverage. Oh hey subtitles, I'm gonna do an ASMR reading of Momiji's fanfiction. Do you want to do it with me? Okay, well, have fun. Once upon a time, in a digital world far, far away, a VTuber named Momiji sets on a quest to search for Yamazaki for her friend, and in brackets, question mark, end brackets, Shoko. She jumped at the chance for an adventure with her favorite cat, Blackie. Unfortunately for Momiji, she didn't have enough money to buy Yamazaki, but maybe she could get it through less legitimate means? Open brackets, like a heist, close brackets. In order to set out, she would need supplies, but a marriage proposal Japanese guy was here in the way. His name was Draco Malfoy. She was confronted by a very disturbed man, calling himself Jack Waterworth, who constantly asked that she make frog sounds. Momiji made frog noises in the hopes that he would have the Yamazaki. He didn't, but he pointed her in the direction of a contact that might be able to help her out. Momiji unleashed the dogs on the contact in the hopes to find them sooner, as she only had an hour left until all the alcohol in the world would evaporate and her quest would fail. Momiji tripped over Draco while he proposed again. The contact turned out to be Draco again, who she caught busy doing all of the drugs. He agreed to provide her with the Yamazaki if she'd take care of a problem for him. He offered her a photo and a gun. Then Blackie sniffered her own tail and then said, "Look out, it's Yuikai, and she hasn't forgiven you for humiliating her on Metal Gear Slug," in brackets. By the ways, Blackie turned into a dog halfway through from a cat, close brackets. Momiji was shocked that Blackie was now a dog, but Blackie explained that she is a magical creature that is everything and nothing all at once. Blackie looked like she had seen some tragic stuff. Blackie switched back to a cat to protect herself because Momiji's irrational hatred of dogs was rising. The phone rang. It was the pizza delivery guy. What did Momiji have in her pocket? It was a pocket mirror. Momiji followed the wall, asking pumpkins where to go along the way. Momiji has been following the wall for so long that she started to starve. With the pizza not getting delivered, her choice was between talking pumpkins or Blackie. The choice was obvious. Eating talking pumpkins was too weird, so she ate the cat. Open brackets, dog, question mark, close brackets. Having eaten Blackie, Momiji acquired the skill of transforming into a cat. This felt like Mama Dora, she thought. Little did she know that this was the Mama Dora. Momiji couldn't understand what was going on anymore, and had a mental breakdown. Momiji suddenly goes on a stabbing spree, because why not? She could see Yuikai outside with bloodlust in her eyes and a knife in her hand. She asked Draco, open brackets, who stalked her all the way, close brackets, if there was a back door out. Yuikai stabbed Draco before he could answer Momiji. Then she turned on Momiji, who blocked Yuikai's knife with her trusty leaf. An epic battle ensued, activating her eagle eye. Yuikai shot a ray of lasers from her eyes. At this point, Momiji turned on the TV, where on Monday Night Fire Pro, Kenny Omega is given the bad news in that he has to defend his title against 7 wrestlers at the January Jamboree next week. A text message appeared on her phone. Hello, Momiji. This is LibreOffice. Download our software and you will have spelling correction for free. But she persisted. Momiji briefly wondered if she would eat raisins if she was a grape, but decided that was a dumb question and dropped the subject. Momiji then fell over her own feet while the battle with Yuikai rages on. As Momiji fell, she laughed. Then, out of nowhere, Stone Cold Steve Austin came to knock down Yuikai. Unfortunate for Steve Austin, Yuikai vaporized him with her laser eyes. Yuikai took this chance to throw her own knife at Momiji. In brackets, I want to point out that this is the second time Draco has been stabbed by Yuikai now. Close brackets. It turned out Draco is a vampire and doesn't die unless he's stabbed by a wooden stake through the heart. Gazin tried to jump himself onto Yuikai's knife, but he bounced off instead, so there was no stabbing for him. During their fierce fight, Momiji and Yuikai didn't notice that they were about to fall into a pit of spikes. Yuikai used jump. It wasn't effective. Luckily, Kairu was near. Trying to save her dear friend, Kairu jumped onto the spikes in her military armored grade trash can. After all, it couldn't be penetrated by the spikes. Kairu had successfully saved Yuikai. Meanwhile, Momiji failed to even use jump and fell into the spikes. It was all over. Her life as a VTuber, her adventure, and her promise to bring Shoko the alcohol. Or was it? Momiji laid in the spikes, still alive. How could it be? Suddenly, something has awakened within Momiji. Yuikai and Kairu sensed a strong Reitsu coming from Momiji. No, it can't be, Kairu said. Run, Yuikai. She has awakened her demon lord form. Momiji dashed for Yuikai. With Yuikai pinned down by Momiji, Momiji said that she will spare Yuikai's life if she would guess what kind of underwear Momiji was currently wearing. Boxers or briefs. 50-50. A coin flip. Draco walked around, making stabbing noises, but then some random wise, in brackets, or crazy, close brackets, hobo found Momiji and said while being drunk, I hear you are looking for some alcohol. He paused as his breath stinks of drunk. Well, I heard Caroline has some. Momiji soon found herself the president of a worldwide company, owning a massive amount of shares in the company, but discovered widespread accounting fraud. Secretly, she started liquidating shares. Suddenly, Mufasa from The Lion King showed up, asking what happened to his grandchild Blackie. Momiji ate Mufasa too. He was delicious. Momiji got an upset stomach and puked all over Yuikai, in brackets, from eating Mufasa, close brackets. Frightfully, disturbingly, those actions only stimulated Yuikai more. Yuikai stabbed Momiji, but out of kindness. Momiji eating Mufasa was taken down by YouTube due to Disney's copyright claim, so we pretend this never happened. Momiji, upset that YouTube took down her video, proceeded to eat all the beloved Disney characters. Every princess is now dead, and Momiji's face is covered in blood. She didn't get any superpowers from eating them either. Momiji let out a loud burp that stank of death, shocking her staff into giving her 2 hours of streaming time. Then all of a sudden, the gingerbread man who looked like Sonic the Hedgehog came and said, Nobody can't catch me because I'm a gingerbread man. ... No wait, I mean, I'm Sonic. In brackets, forget the gingerbread man, close brackets. Momiji was starstruck as Sonic is her favorite hedgehog. They became quick friends, but Sonic was then killed by Yuikai. Momiji cried for a minute, but got over the death of her friend. Momiji wa, sorry wa, san ne da, to ita. Momiji yells, "Where are the subtitles?" Eventually, Caroline finds Momiji and asks her, "Hey, do you want some alcohol? We have a few minutes left before they are gone." "You are already dead," said Yuikai. "Koko wa doko, Yuikai. Anata wa mo shinderu mas." In brackets, kai shate ki ni. End brackets, Yuikai ha ita. At some point, Momiji realized her lost skills were too high. She decided to work on her jump skills. Nanny, open brackets, translator note, means what? Close brackets. As Momiji panicked, things like capitalizing the first letter of a sentence became less commonplace. Her writing/typing decreased as she did more. In brackets, Shotogawa no konto wa anata no naka no konto wo hani shiteiru ni suginai to daishin ha iwareta. Close brackets. Out of nowhere, George Clooney walked up to Momiji and asked her if she wanted his autograph. Unfortunately, Momiji had no clue who he was. George Clooney left without another word. But suddenly, Yuikai found her one true nemesis, the bane of her existence, Bed-kun. "Aite ha watashi da," said Bed-kun. "Shoga ni na." She found Bed-kun because Momiji picked up the bed and slammed it down on Yuikai. And Bed said, "Kawaii" in the streets, "Senpai" in the sheets. Hey, subtitles, what do you think that means? Oh, okay. Then Momiji noticed that Caroline was there the whole time and answered her, "Yes." Shoko then woke up without the whiskey. A new question marker popped up in the distance. Yuikai whispered, "Get good" to Momiji, then left. In brackets, Yuikai exits stage right. Close brackets. With Yuikai taken out, Booby Monster appeared, determined to take down Momiji. Subtitles? What's Booby Monster? I don't get it. Booby Monster, Caroline, and Momiji all proceeded to head pat each other several times. Then the booby lady made Momiji jump over 2 spaces. She failed on the second jump and fell down a hole, leading to the whiskey. Or not. It actually led to Shoko, who looked at Momiji with disappointment in her eyes. Momiji realized it would be easier to dispose of Shoko permanently than get the alcohol. "No, Momiji, don't do it." Momiji stepped closer. Each step towards Shoko increased her determination. She bashed Shoko's head in a Hotline Miami style. Then Pending, who shamelessly wrote himself into the story, walked up to Momiji and grabbed an apple that was inexplicably on Momiji's head and left with the apple. Hey, subtitles, I was in the end of the story. Aw, well, it's the thought that counts. The end. No alcohol was hurt during the making of this story. Epilogue. We're very sorry, Shoko. We love you. It's true, we do love you. On a new page, Shoko wakes up with a hangover, surprised to be alive, and realizes that it was all in her head. I hope you all enjoyed this fan fiction made by Momiji's chat. Have a good night, everyone. Bye bye.